What is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Naseem the Dream, and we are back with singles of the week. This will be the first one of 2024. We had a lot of big drops happen over this weekend. I will say though, I'm gonna go a little bit easy with the singles with this video. Not really as much as I normally would prefer to include in this video, about 20 or up. I think I have about maybe 16 tracks included in this, so make sure to let me know what you guys think of these tracks. They're all linked in the description down below for you to check out, and be sure to let me know what were some of your favorites this week. Let's get right into this list. Okay, so beginning off, we are gonna break down this new track from NIKI. It is called 24. This is a singer of the group 88 Rising, if you're not familiar. Actually, really great talent from her. And she really brings in this really pretty acoustic ballad. Quite the endearing performance. Like I said, she is a very talented singer with gorgeous embellishments wrapped around this space that she's given. The assortments of strings are just so beautiful to gaze upon. The soft ambient slightly placed in the background. It really just does hit home. It's a delightful one indeed, and you should definitely check it out. It's getting the green for me. Next up is Uchis with the track Igual que un Ángel with Peso Pluma. And you know, I really did like this direction going in with this dance pop aesthetic. It's a really interesting change of pace for her. The snares really deliver that fierce punch to the mix, and it's also cool to really see Peso Pluma. I mean, he's always hopping around to different styles of music, which I really do appreciate from him. So it's really cool to see him wanting to try out a bunch of different things. This is definitely something that I haven't really heard him try out yet. It's a really interesting swing, and I can say with confidence this is a great blend to me with everything that's being displayed. It's a unique twist that I ultimately do appreciate from these artists, and I find to be worth the experience. Personally, I just want to really say it was really up there for me when it comes to Uchis tracks. I think there was something really missing from this. I mean, she took that step to really make a risk in trying something really different. We might get a really wide variety of different sound influences with this new record, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna get a little sample from this new Kid Cudi record with the track Tortured. Yeah, I have very low expectations after playing this track. I haven't really been on a Kid Cudi train for a minute. I mean, Kid Cudi is one of the best. He's one of the best to ever do it. He's a classic artist, but I don't know. I'm starting to really feel like he kind of doesn't really have anything new to really offer. He always delivers the same formula and flow and sound style. It's just not fresh to me anymore, unfortunately. Hopefully there are tracks in here that make me feel the opposite, but I got it. Next up is Jhené Aiko with the track Sun. So I will say this does lack some flair. Instrumentally, I just did not find this to possess any of the matching dreaminess and sweetness to Jean presented in here that was so seamless on her act. Completely lets her down in this scenario. I mean, truly really does not give her any support. And it's a shame because I really thought that the vocals that were put onto this mix were pretty exceptional. And yeah, I mean, I really hope that you enjoy this more than I do. I really do think there's a good chance you do. But yeah, I don't know, for me, it's just okay. And then we're gonna continue on with Teezo Touchdown on the track Up and Down. This was sick. He also came out with a new project, and I love the awesome inspirations coming from these extracted 90s influences with a modern master to it. The hook is awesome. The song progression is consistent, which is also something to look upon. Teezo just pulling up dubs, man. I love seeing this man do what he does best, and he is just great at it. Moving on with MGMT's newest track, Nothing to Declare. A lot of people, I feel like, do not realize that this band still comes out with great music because they're just so stuck up on their song Electric Feel that they literally made just to prove how easy pop music is to make. But I love this style of indie rock when they really just pursue the true aesthetic of indie that they really like to indulge in. It's a very classic feeling, gently brushing around these acoustics, smooth vocal delivery. It's just overall good stuff, man. This band needs some more respect and attention. The instrumental work really does stand out, and that's why I'm giving it the green. Next up, we're gonna give some shout out to EKKSTACY on the track Chicago. Really edgy punk rock piece from him. So bringing in that emo vocal style that's really added to his persona with that hazy filter to it, that black and white noir feel. EKKSTACY is still continuing to bring in flair into his music of indie, and I really like to see where he continues on with this style, so I'm getting the green for this. And then we got a remix of Asking Alexandria's Dark Void from Sullivan King. This is a metal dubstep artist, if you're not familiar with. Pretty popular, I'd say, in the electronic game. So I mean, I wasn't expecting a total stinker, but a lot of the metal dubstep remixes don't always really sync in with my cravings, so this is definitely one of the better ones, I'd say, but it's still not my thing. I didn't really care for it. Moving on with Subtronics and Rezz. This is a duo that I really was hoping would really pull up with the track Black Ice. I was really vibing with that spooky stuff that they're really rocking with in the back. Just the overall decorational effect of this style of dubstep and just rhythm, giving me that Resident Evil vibe to it. Although I can't say this is one I love to hear on repeat. A lot of people will definitely be interested, especially because, dude, Subtronics and Rezz collabing, dude. That's hype as fuck. So I don't know. It just didn't really feel like a must listen to me. I expected much more explosiveness from these two, but it's fine. It's just not eventful. And then next, Jennifer Lopez dropped a new track called Can't Get Enough, and I don't want any more of this. It is super boring. Nothing exciting at all. Nothing new or eccentric. And then Faye Webster and Lil Yachty coming out with the track Lego Ring. Dude, this rules. This is so cool. This absolutely rules. I think it's really good. Yachty, man. I gotta show love to Yachty because I keep thinking every time I see this man's name on here, it's not often where a hip-hop artist can always feel like they can really work well with artists like this unless they are somewhat in like the abstract game or experimental styles and alternative style. That's different, but Yachty lately has been brand new with that, so I'm still a little bit on my toes, but man, he comes in with some solid layering on here. It's so solid. He has a great verse on here too, might I add, and I just love the work from these two. Faye did her thing great with the leads, and overall this is just an awesome listen. And next we got The Smile with the track Friend of a Friend. So I thought this was a pretty nice track from The Smile. Great symphonies coding the track into this colorful rapping. The interaction with the vocal work on here is just completely well executed in its progression. Doesn't overstay its welcome. It came and it served a full purpose, and it did not drag at all through these 4.5 minutes. So I thought this was really good. Next up is Marshmello and venbee with the track No Man's Land. I was happy to see something different being produced from Marshmello, compelling with these breakbeat styles and second phasing. Not familiar with venbee, but she was fine on the track. I thought she was okay for what she was going for with that little monotone, kind of like moody feel and emotion to it. Still can't really say this is one that is going to really bring me back onto the Marshmello train, but hey, it's not bad. Next up is Lil Nas X with his big commercial track J Christ, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's always so awesome to see tracks like this come out because I love it when the internet just can't handle it. It is so funny to me, dude. It is so funny to see y'all be so sensitive. I love it. It is kind of irrelevant, but I just wanted to point that out. About the song itself, though, a much more loudmouth hip-hop track from Lil Nas. It's very obnoxious with its loud 808s and kicks, and also Nas giving in a very announcing presence to the track overall. Sadly, I just did not click with this. I really was hoping that I would. I think it's catchy and clearly will catch the light and fire, but yeah, I really wanted to love this, but it's just kind of one that's just like, okay, if I hear it live or in a bar or something like that in the car, it's just like, okay. And then the track that I chose to react to for this week's reaction video was Ariana Grande's Yes and be sure to check out that video to get my full breakdowns and thoughts on that video. I am going to give you the official rating right here. I am going to deliver it the green. Be sure to check out why. And to end off the first singles of the week of 2024, the grand winner of this week's singles of the week, the track of the week, is going to go to Benny the Butcher with the track BRON. This shit is lightning in a bottle. So much intense energy spewing from this whole track, from Benny, from the instrumental. Benny said right out of the jump, this shit's about to go crazy, and it did. It did. Everything went to flames immediately on this one. Hella flames from Buffalo on here. We out, we live it. Griselda taking the top, and that is why this is the single of the week. And that is it for this week's singles of the week, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go to like, share, and comment down below of what you thought of these tracks. Do not forget to check them out for yourselves. They're all linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.